Good afternoon, BNI members from around the world. This is Mohammed Shabib, Executive Director of BNI Qatar, coming to you from Qatar as a part of the BNI Rice GCC event. Today, I'm here with Mr. Ayman Al Qudwa to share his Rice story about his journey in BNI. Mr. Ayman, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for this interview.
You're welcome, Mr. Ayman. It's a pleasure to have you here. Mr. Ayman, the first question to you that's coming to you is, what's your BNI story?
My BNI story, it's amazing story for myself. I waited 3 decades to understand why I reached my customer late.
Okay.
Till I received an invitation to attend one BNI meeting. And I never say no to any invitation. Because it's very simple. If I said no, I will not be with you today. I will not be part of BNI Qatar, of BNI region, of BNI global. I accept the invitation. I went to that meeting. And the first minutes I attend that room, I get the answer for my 3-decade questions. It is my questions, very simple. Why I reach my client late. Irrespective, I'm doing my perfect homework, but always I'm reaching late. First minute of that meeting, I get the answers. It was early morning, and the room full with business owners and decision makers. And that time I said, I know it.
And this was during the launch meetings, right?
I was as an observer, I has been invited. And I know that time, it is not sales, it is not marketing, it is not customer service, it is networking.
Yes, very true. As an exciting aspect of what you just shared. So when you went in to see a meeting as a visitor, when you saw that, it really inspired you to become, So after coming into BNI, what has happened to you? Like, what's happened to your business? What's happened to you, and how have you helped people around the world?
The moment we launched the chapter BNI Royals, it was 1st of July 2019. It was a new beginning for me. 6-month pre-launching phase, we learned a lot. We corrected all our concept of business, of networking. It was missing during that 3 decades. It was missing for me. And what I did, very simple. I was a very good listener to you and to BNI as a system. Secondly is the belief, the fully and the deep belief on BNI.
That's a very important aspect.
And thirdly, last but not least, is doing BNI. Doing BNI with myself, with my team, with my network, with my customers, with my suppliers. That's what changed my life. Today, with BNI, I used to say, before BNI, I used to say, we are a small travel agency. Honestly.
I remember you telling us, yes, when you came in.
Honestly. Today, after BNI, I say I am a travel agency, a global travel agency, available and exist on 70 countries through BNI global offices.
The members of BNI.
The members of BNI, there is, I cannot describe it, how we moved from nowhere and a local travel agency to the region, to the global, to everywhere.
I know for a fact that you were able to actually increase your profitability by collaborating with a lot of BNI members around the world. Would you like to share about that? Like across the borders, you were actually able to reduce your cost by finding the right people to buy from, also through BNI.
It was very simple methods. As I indicated, believe in the system, understand the system, and do BNI. BNI is not your chapter only. BNI is not your country. BNI is 70 plus countries, more than 270,000 members. They are not your competitor. They are your sales team.
Even your competitors are your collaborators.
They are your sales team, Mr. Shabib.
True, true, very true. Excellent.
By this, by believing that, by diverting all my suppliers' requirements through BNI, I increase my margin and I improve my quality of service. I have a lot of cooperation and coordination with a lot of suppliers from India, from Turkey, from different countries. And we are doing that more and more by day and day. Through BNI, I am linked with BNI Global Travel Agency.
You have a WhatsApp group, I believe, right?
We have a WhatsApp group and we meet twice every month. Today, for example, if you mentioned about the coordination, every week my online travel agency, falcontrips.com, is reserved for one of the BNI travel agency member to share their story and to share their video about their country.
One last question for you. What's your one sentence advice to members around the world about BNI?
Close your eyes.
And?
Believe in BNI.
Wow.
BNI is your right investment at the right time with the right partners. Honestly. If you remember, Mr. Shabib, during the launching, 1st of July, I have told Mr. PJ Shah that because of the 6-month pre-launching phase, I covered 2 years of the membership fees. Wow. Today I'm coming to him to tell him, Falcon Travel, with your support, with Mr. Shabib's support, with the system which I'm proud of, with BNI University, we are ready to pay upfront the membership fees of BNI for 35 more years.
Amazing, amazing. That's the kind of results you have created. What an amazing story, members. It's members like this that really helps other members to rise, because they themselves have risen through the challenges of what is around us and made results for themselves and for their businesses. Amazing stories from around the world, especially Qatar. Thank you, everyone.